The second week of ESL 1 Road to Rio was chock full of both interesting novelties as well as nail-biting deciders, where nothing was certain almost till the very end. So before we dive into the latter, let's take a look at the novelties and the CIS division. In Group A, Team Spirit marked their presence with a convincing 2-0 initial match balance after defeating both Gambit Youngsters and Fours without losing a single map.
Deals with Nafany on the wraparound, and suddenly you're back into this round. Mir doubling up, Shiro cut down, and it's Mir delivering 3.
Earlier this year, Team Spirit managed to secure their spot at the CIS Minor, but it's not a surprise that they want to stay in the race to Brazil, much like Windstrike Team, who were also on the ball with 2 initial wins. And as for Group B, a true David versus Goliath battle took place here when Na'Vi collided with Virtus Pro. The Bears might have been struggling in the recent weeks, but they stood up to the IEM Katowice 2020 champions, and after a close battle, took Simple and his crew down 2-0. But when 2 quarrel, a third wins, and this week, that winner was Pro 100. Next to CIS, in the European division, Group A saw something which was quite easy to predict. Astralis winning their every matchup and claiming the top spot, quite opposite to Fnatic, who lost 2 of their duels, despite having the arguably brightest teenage CSGO star. But even Brawlin had trouble stopping the godlike Ziwu, who scored as much as 94 frags in the series against the Swedes.
Here he is now, trying to hold the top of mid. They're already up and past him. Ziwu, quick flick, and oh, there it is! Goodness. We wanted it, and we get it. Ziwu in with 3, and he's taken this round by storm. Even hungry for a little bit more. 2 players here at long, and Ziwu on for the ace. It gets denied by Brolin,
which later earned him a special tribute and kept vitality in the game. In the bracket labeled B, FaZe Clan continued their victorious march, and with a 4-0 match record, remain the uncontested group leaders. And without a doubt, coldzera had something to say here.
Robs has already caught him, and now they're coming from one direction. They can focus their attention, but coldzera's on a mad one!
However, as you probably know, a beast on its last legs fights the hardest, which could be seen when Mousesports face G2.
Frozen's going to have to go for it, and now we will see if Nexus can convert the spray. Looks like he's done enough here. Frozen still on for the ace. He's running out of time. He has to go for the full defuse. He jumps up again. Is it going to be enough?
It's good.
Has he
going to be
close?
I think he's done it. The ace clutch from Frozen.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Though at the edge, this performance still keeps Mouse in the fight. Finally, it's time to jump across the pond and take a look at which teams secured their place in the North American playoffs. GROUPB witnessed quite the turmoil as first Kassad concluded his role as 100 Thieves head coach and left the lineup he's been working with breaks since 2017. And shortly thereafter, Orglis disbanded and had to pull out of the tournament. But when one door closes, another one opens. And that's why despite all of these things, 100 Thieves together with Cloud9 and the unstoppable Gen G advanced to the next stage. And when it comes to the second set of NA teams, their appearance in the playoffs was quite uncertain for most of them. Well, maybe except for Yeah Gaming with their 0 points, and Furia, a team that literally ran through the group stage without losing a single match.
It's already one for Mayan, but the nade dunk from K-Serato, he could do this. It's an AWP on Fallen, he tags him through the box. K-Serato takes Furia through. They top the group.
The rest would be decided in the very last match of the week between Envy and Bad News Bears. BNB fought valiantly, but in the end it was Envy to take the series 2-1, and thanks to the round difference, also a spot in the playoffs next to Furia and Team Liquid.